Hachette Digital presents Summer Daydreams by Carole Matthews, read by Jane Collingwood. Chapter 1. 2 cod and chips? I look up from the counter. Yes, please, love. The man gives me a welcome smile. It's lunchtime Friday, and we should be busier than this. Much busier. There's been a steady trickle, but the usual queue at Live and Let Fry has been noticeably missing for some weeks now, maybe even months. I dish out the chips, golden and hot, and top them with 2 cod, freshly cooked, with crisp batter sizzling. Salt, vinegar? Just as they are, the customer says. He's licking his lips already. It's certainly not Phil's fish and chips that are putting off the customers. Wrapping them in white paper, I hand over his package, and with a spring in his step, the customer leaves. Phil Preston, my boss and fish fryer extraordinaire, looks at his watch. How many have been in today, Nell? Not many. I give a sympathetic grimace. A handful at best. The cold weather normally brings in people in droves. Phil rubs his hands together, even though it's as warm as always in here. As well as the takeaway counter, we also have a small eat-in cafe too, which is normally very popular. Today, there are just 2 people enjoying their lunch. Jenny, my co-worker, who is the waitress today, has spent most of her time flicking through Heat magazine. I could stand outside and waft some chips about, Jenny offers helpfully as she drags her attention away from the latest celebrity dramas. It's going to take a bit more than that. Phil shakes his head. We can't keep blaming everything on the credit crunch. What about upselling? Jen continues. Like they do in coffee shops. Do you want a pie with that? Mushy peas? Pickled egg? Gherkin? We all laugh. You have that down to a fine art, Jen, I tell her. I'm going to try it tonight, she insists. You watch me. Pinching a chip from the warmer, I nibble it absently. I've worked at the chippy now for well over a year. I do shifts at lunchtime, 12 until 2, and then I'm back again in the evening, 6 through to 10. It means that my boyfriend, Olly, and I can share childcare for our daughter, Petal. I'm not saying it's easy. We could probably both get jobs in the circus with the amount of juggling we have to do to get through the week, but needs must. We're not alone in having to keep a lot of plates in the air these days. Everyone has to do it.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?